welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Val-des-Bois expeditions here in the Hunter Classic. Ooh, I don't need to be running anymore. Okay, so I looked up what L'ancien Château was. It's actually basically this tower here. So it is a bit of ground to cover, but if we stick by the river and just work our way up there, I think we can make it to that point before the episode runs into its time limit end. Because we don't really... I don't see us wavering that much off, left or right from the river. As long as we stick to that, we should hopefully reach up there and have the time just to get up and get the mission registers complete and done. But yeah, I was trying to figure out what they meant by L'ancien Château. And I do wish... It's kind of weird that sometimes they'll give you coordinates for what you have to go to, and other times they won't at all. Because if I... Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that actually, tells you that's the name of what that is. Basically, though, I mean, I'm not fluent in French, but L'ancien Château, I think that basically means, ancient house or ancient home. Chateau. Is that the name of house, or is it something else? It's something like dwelling or home or along the lines of that. I thought it would have been ancient tower, because I think it looks more like a tower than anything else. Though if I really want to get there, I could even just... Maybe I'll stick above the river. Because my thinking is, if I want to get up there, I'm either going to have to go around the bend, cut back, and, circle in, or I can just try going up slopes like this, and if they're at least, not too steep, we should be able to get up there and just go to it. So maybe we'll try that first, and just see how it fares for us. I do only have... And I'd like to try to get one more red fox while I'm prone, because that, I think, will complete that mission total. And that could be anywhere from 300 to 400 GM or more. From that alone. Yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. Now that I'm starting to, do more of the missions or that, it really changes up and feels more rewarding. It's really something I should have looked at a lot sooner. Oh, we got droppings from something here. Look, probably red deer from the size and the pellet shapes of them. But yeah, missions are something I should have tried doing a little bit more earlier and often, but I think back when it came to, before GM would, be rewarded from them, I don't know what you would, really get for doing it. I don't know if it's just, something to help with, give you a goal or incentivize you with, or how exactly they played into it. Because I think the only way you... GM, I think, was a kind of new invention that came along with the free-to-play. Again, this is an area where I wasn't playing the Hunter Classic when they first put this stuff in. I remember there was only EM bucks, and you could get them either by outright buying them or kind of completing some surveys, although the survey kind of option was a little sketchy when it came to, if you get things or what they want you to do for them. But I don't know what missions did from that. I don't know if there's, a total... If you did all of them, you would get something or not. Again, it's kind of from a patch where I'm not that familiar with how it operated beforehand. Yeah, we're able to get up here just fine. Oh, there's a roe deer, and that's the last species or last clue we need, and now we just have to hit that landmark. Yeah, there it is. And yeah, if we actually can just keep going along the edges like this... Let's keep our ears open, because this might be good territory to hear some calls or get some... Well, okay, maybe not see anything, because we're a little low from where we should be for good visibility. Oh, where was... There it is. I knew we were basically right on top of a track, I just didn't know why they didn't want to pick it up. I think this is that roe deer. No, this is red deer as well, so we might come across them as a herd soon, too. Oh, that... No, female. Okay, so that's what I've been tracking for this way. I don't even think I need... I guess I can hit the last track. I still think the tracking experience is a bit weird. Because it seems like you get the most from unique tracks, meaning you only have to find one from an individual animal, and that gives you your highest XP. I kind of thought it would be, if you get the 3, that would give you your highest gain. and maybe like a little bonus for getting 3, because that kind of gives you the cone and narrows it down more. Like, experience-wise to leveling their tracking skill. I probably should have started with that so you guys knew a little more what I was talking about. Yeah, I just kind of feel like it's weird that you get the most experience for unique tracks instead of, like, a grouping of 3 of the same animals. Like, anything beyond that, I could see being much more reduced in the amount of experience you might get. Just to, like, offset that, so it kind of is like, okay, you picked it up, you're getting, narrowing it down more, and there you go, you know all about that. And yeah, if I stay up here, we should be able to just keep, like, going around these little bends here. And hopefully spot... Okay, so, it's not that far off now. I don't... Oh, hang on. Is that something there, or is that just a tree? Okay, just a tree. It's just kind of the way the lighting caught it. I wasn't 100% sure. And yeah, we might actually have pretty good visibility down to, like, the valley ahead. Okay, so that's a new track. That's going down south. Is that another? No, that's the same track. A few tracks here. I'm not going to focus on them too much. And yeah, I'm not going to try calling the red deer just because I gotta see what we're dealing with all around us first. Like, it is just a female I've been tailing, and it could well be it's just a herd of them. Or I guess that would be a group of hinds. So again, I think if we're talking Europe, it's stags and hinds. And if we're talking America for deer species, it's bucks and does. Ah. I mean, you do still have some visibility out, it's just... not quite as open as I thought it'd be. Just take a quick look in case. Yeah, I don't really see anything along there. It is just over there I think we've got to get to. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, so I'm going to stand up and keep walking. I don't think there's anything that close to us. Oh, actually, apparently we might have some rabbits around here. Oh, it's just the female again. Okay, so she's down there. I'm not going to worry about her. This was another rabbit track. If we can figure out where the war... Oh. Oh, I don't know if I'll have the time to actually get this off before, like, that rabbit. Yeah, I just saw it there and was, oh, am I going to actually be able to get that in? But sometimes the rabbits are super skittish and it's hard to actually, like, see them and get your shot off. Other times, they are just completely oblivious to you. And that one, 51. Not too bad. Now, I don't know if there would be many more or any more. It's like, it didn't seem like there was a lot of tracks here. See, I'm guessing probably with that shot, that spooked them all into wherever they hide. No. Is that just a rock or is that a warren? I think that's one of their warrens, actually. It's surprised at the coloration, because I thought it would have been more of like a green, like the last... I can't remember, were they green last time I spotted one, like last weekend? I thought they kind of hid in a bit better. Maybe not. Well, we found their... what might be the warren where the other one's hiding. This area is pretty sloped, though. Yeah, I don't think I'll linger here too long. This Oh, that's another one there, isn't it? Yeah, that's another warren. Oh, and another one right there. I could stay here a moment or two, just kind of... I'll try to watch and see if any of them pop out for a moment and just get them, though. Depending on where I position myself, some of these are going to be hard to watch. Like the one behind me, I don't think I'll watch at all. This one I could always just like Elmer Fudd it and be behind the tree here. But that other one there, then it gets hard to watch. I'll just give it a moment or two and see. Oh, there's one behind the rocks over here. I just saw him, like, running off, so I'm guessing... Oh, this is one right here, too. So there's a fair grouping of them here. Yeah, there's a warren right here. Yeah, this really does feel like Elmer Fudding it, where it's just like shotgun right down into the rabbit hole. I doubt we'll see anything pop out of this one with my proximity to it. Well, we can always just wait another moment. We are, or should be, pretty close to the tower we need to reach as well. But I prefer to make sure we hit that than spend too long just trying to stay here. Because at least with the tower, that's a guarantee I can make it to there, get the mission completed. Whereas where I am right now, there's no guarantee how much, if anything, I'll get from just, like, trying to watch these holes. Yeah, I'm going to start my way again. We're getting pretty close where we want to be. I haven't really heard any, like, the pats of their feet going down, trying to run back and forth or even hop about. Okay, we'll switch this back out for the 30-06. And be ready for anything else we might come across. There we are. And yeah, as long as we just go around the next little bend here, we should hit the pathway to the L'ancien Château. Try to get the credit for that, and then I can try to see what priority is. I think it's going to be a red fox. Because again, well, speaking of, if we can get that last fox and we're prone, that's going to be a very nice surplus of GM that'll come in from it. I've just got to... Again, let's go for the thing that can be more guaranteed of a reward than try risking for potentially nothing. Another track here. Oh, looks like the red deer were coming through. And I don't think I will run into any brown bears here. I do have one first aid kit use still. As long as I don't do anything stupid like fall off a cliff or anything, I should be okay. As we'll probably emerge to the path leading in just a moment or two. Well, yeah, so far, I mean, the second episode has not been as lucrative as the first. Although, technically, I think... we'll see. There's still about half of it to go, so maybe we will have a turnaround. We'll get quite a bit more for it. Well, I said maybe we will, and that is a very possible maybe there. The thing is, too, it is down along the path, so it should be easy to spot as we just get into... Oh, well, maybe. The path is not quite as nice and open all the way up and down. Although I've got the high ground, which is going to be very helpful here, as the high ground usually is. Okay, so we'll crouch down here. Try to call it again. And it should be... Oh, yeah, see... I didn't think it would be like this sharp of a pathway coming up. Because the way the slope is, it's really cutting off visibility even to... Ow. Even with the trees, I think the slope is still the harder part to see through. Oh, and there's road deer tracks. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is going to prove a little tricky to do. So with calling it, I don't know if we would try following the path up, or we'd just try to beeline up through the trees and everything. That is, of course, too, if it actually is trying to, like, get lured in. Okay. Let me try working just a little lower. I just heard something to my left here. I think I did. I almost think it's a bear. It's like on the opposite side of this rock. See, there was definitely some kind... Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that's probably him. And he is supposedly somewhere right down there. Oh, yeah, that's why I heard a bear. Literally. Oh, do we go for the bear or do we go for the deer? I'm kind of leaning more the... Let me just see if I can stay here without, like, being picked up by her for a little while. Okay, well, there's a objective completed. See, she doesn't seem to notice us, so we might be safe to just, like... No, I don't think she notices us yet. It's just the red deer down here. If I can get an idea of what we're looking at, I can size up which one's the better one to go for or focus on. Oh, is that him? You know what? He's not too bad looking. Nah, you know what? I'm going to let her go. She's trying to run off, and I don't want to try leading the shot and then get wrapped into, or roped into trying to follow that up. And then with this, I can collect this deer, and then make our way up to the tower. Yeah, you're not too bad looking. The bear might have actually been worth more. Yeah, 54 is not too bad. We'll take that. I do see... I think that's that little stick stag that we had seen earlier. Because, like, it's very small horns on him, although... I mean, granted, we are a fair distance out, so it's a little hard to tell from up here. But yeah, just like the way they don't look that big for a red deer. And roe deer. Okay, let's get our way up to... Yeah, there it is. That's what we've been after. If we can hit that, and then maybe even get a look out to find a red fox, we can make this a very big win for this weekend. And that'll put many more GM towards the total we need for really fleshing out the Magpie Goose setup. Let's just get up here and see. Now, the wiki did say that this mission can be a little hard for, like, to get credit for coming here, or actually, like, being here. So there's, like, a point you want to get towards or be at to get the proper credit for it. And if you come in from behind, or, well, I guess even following the path... Yeah. So apparently you want to be up here... And instead of climbing the tower, you almost want to be, like, over at this corner here. Somewhere, like, right here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so, mission complete. That's a nice chunk of GM. I think only 200, but still, that is a fair little bit to begin with. And that is only, like, the second sightseeing mission of the map. As you do more subsequent missions in a grouping or a tree, the rewards get better and better. And now we also have a great big view of the area from up here we can look down at. And again, a red fox is our focus, but I don't know how easy it'll be finding one. Although I think... Is that a bear out there? Or is that a rock? Actually, I can't tell. It might even be out of our render range. Looks like there's some... Ooh, okay, let's be careful about our way down, because again, I don't want to have to use the health pack unless it's mandatory. And this is a bit steep of an area to be. Okay. I don't see the little stick stag, though. Although he might have crossed over the water and is on this side now. Just hydrate the throat a bit. Try to make sure I speak at least somewhat coherently. Yeah, see, it looks like there's something out there, but when we zoom in with binoculars, it, like, vanishes. Okay, well, we'll get more towards the path, and then... See, I almost thought I heard another, like, bear sound. I'm just gonna have this zoomed out in case. It might have just been, like, my ears playing tricks on me, but... After hearing, like, all the sounds and not seeing it, and then, I guess, getting out of the area or that spot when I did, we timed it so we were okay. Oh, hang on a moment. Oh, yeah, that, I think, is our stick stag. It should be good just to walk right down here. I'm not going to go for him. I'm actually thinking maybe trying to use the island to our advantage. As again, if we're just looking for one red fox, maybe I can try to bring one out of the area. Okay, so there's a red deer fleeing. It's possible that he got scared off with the other one we took down. Well, let me just get back towards the river and then sort out how I want to approach our last goal. Oh, this is more tracks from roe deer this time? Yeah, roe deer. Oh, right, the Deliver the Bones is actually the next sights. I can't even call it a sightseeing one, really, because all you gotta do for it, it's the exact same as the Evil Grin. It's just instead of getting the clues, you're just harvesting the animals. I guess because Val-des-Bois is a little bit smaller compared to some of the reserves, there weren't as many long distance things to travel around to do for it. Now I'm going to leave the stick stag alone and just try and see if we can get any signs of a red fox. I'm not actually sure where that stag went, unless maybe he just walked over the lip there and I can't see him anymore. But the river has usually been pretty productive for us for trying for red foxes. Oh, I see something up there. Oh, just a red deer. Just a hind. Okay, if I can find the red fox at all, we're going to hard focus on that, but I might have to go hiking a ways. And I have to consider where I'm positioned to, because the mission requires it to be in prone to harvest it. So when I'm in the river, I can't actually go fully prone to take my shots. I have to be on a riverbank. Riverbank or solid ground for it. Is that something up there, or is that just a rock? I think just rock. Okay. Nope, nothing there. I'm starting to see things. I want to see it, so my brain is trying to make me see. Nope. Yeah, that's our little twig bot, or the stick stag. We'll leave them alone. Yeah, just keep working around the edge here. Try to think of areas that I've had good luck with red foxes. Truthfully, if we can get up towards the second lodge... Oh, but timing's not really on our side. I'm so close, I just need one more red fox. That's always what it comes down to, is time. Time. I just need one more, taking it from prone, and that'll be a huge mission done. Well, not the biggest mission, but still, again, another 300 or 400 easy GM. And all has to be probably the same hunt. I was hoping maybe I would hear or spot one just going about somewhere. But with... well, I think the rain's passing already, which, you know what, I'll take... Oh. Is that a doe or a stag? Oh, that was a stag. Not a very large one, but... Again, once you have, like, the rain and it gets dim and dark like that, it can be hard to just spot things right in front of you, so trying to glass for a fox in that be very difficult. And I guess this is... let me just take a moment and take a look. Okay, no, nothing there. I thought I'd seen just something. This red deer tracks? Red fox. Okay, now if we can find more, we can actually narrow down direction and possibly... pursue this. Oh. Okay, what are those? Oh, just 2 hinds. Don't really care about them. That's just the ground. Okay. See, I don't see any other tracks from that fox, and I want to be careful about how I follow up with that. Let me just get on here and take a quick little trot and look around more. Okay, so that's roe deer? No, that's red deer. Oh, I think that little that... Yeah, that is, okay. If we can call that in with relatively well timing, we can squeeze this last mission in. Because I can just see a little... you guys might not even see the pixels of orange, but yeah, there's one right up there. I just gotta try to bring it in. It almost looks like it phased into the map, but I think there's like a little divot over there. Okay, I think we should be in range for it to pick us up. I'm just going to use that as the last one for crouching. And then go prone here. And hopefully... See, it's a bit too far for right now, but if it can come in... Do I want to try taking that long shot? Or should I just try and wait it out? Let's see. Might be getting drawn in. We'll just watch it for a while. If it does follow the hill, maybe we can just keep calling and it'll start getting brought closer in. It's on the other side of that big rock, and I have no idea if it's just like stalled and looking around, it's walking the other way. Just gotta wait a bit and see what it does. Oh, I think that's it starting to come on out. Let me just grab the rifle and try to watch for it. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, of course, it's staying right behind every rock it can find, it seems. But at least it is coming in. Yeah, there you are. It's still not up, like, as close as I'd like. But if it does stop sometime soon, I think I will almost take the shot. There's a nice stag back there. We won't worry about that, because, again, we just gotta kind of squeeze this in before we'll end the episode off. Just need her or him to get to a decent spot to want to stop so we can take this shot. There we go. We'll go harvest that, finish off this mission and the episode. Overall, I think another productive weekend. Focus mainly on a lot of red foxes, because I think this has been like one of our heaviest weekends of them, with getting 4 now. We got 2 or 3 red stags, I think. 1 rabbit out of just like nowhere that we managed. But yeah, overall pretty good. Next weekend, we're probably going to finish off Val-des-Bois with using our tent way up in the mountains and going for more ibex and ptarmigan on the more north and central areas. Just the places I've seen the ibex much more commonly than the weird west slope we went down. Let's just see how you score. 120. Okay, that's probably going to be one to taxonomize, because like 120 is a huge amount for any animal. And yeah, even counted towards that mission. I think for that, we're going to do humble, just because this might be a very, very good scoring animal. Yeah, and with that, we are good to wrap things up here. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Val-des-Bois Expeditions in the Hunter Classic. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.